I'm Abby.
And I'm Adam.
And together we are Travel with A-Team. We just spent 3 nights and 2 days in Bryce Canyon National Park. Before we share our awesome experience, be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up with us in all of our adventures. After packing it up from boondocking in Escalante, bye Escalante, we love you, you were fun. We headed to Bryce, and before we got to do anything fun, we had to do a little bit of maintenance on our RV. Particularly, Adam had to fix part of our kitchen sink. So that evening, to reward ourselves for all of the hard work that we did, we also do laundry and some other stuff. We sat around a campfire and made some delicious s'mores.
It is another beautiful morning, and we are in southern Utah. We're going to be here for a while. There's so many parks in Utah.
Nuts.
We are walking to the shuttle stop. It is about 7:45 in the morning, and we are hoping to get on one of the first shuttles from Ruby's RV Park to Bryce Canyon. So we have an awesome hike planned today. It's going to be about 8 miles. The shuttle's going to take us to a different point than you normally start on the trail, but otherwise we'd have to walk an additional 2 miles there and back, which, as you recall from our Grand Canyon video, that's just not as much fun. The shuttle really does help sometimes, so we're happy that there's a stop at our RV park. So we're looking forward to an excellent day of hiking and to see all the beauty that Bryce Canyon entails.
Our first hike was the Fairyland Loop, an 8-mile loop starting at Sunrise Point.
We found our first main pit stop along the trail. As you can see behind us, there's this really cool rock
Right there.
formation that's referred to as Tower Bridge. Abby's pointing between my
Tower Bridge.
This is Fairyland Loop. It's beautiful and wonderful.
And we took it the counterclockwise way. We're gonna keep going in the Fairyland Loop trail. We keep stopping and like taking in these views. It's absolutely stunning. We can't stop taking pictures and videos. So it always this happens to us every time. We like literally like, oh man, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, our pace is generally pretty slow.
If we just hiked and didn't stop, we'd be going, I mean, we could knock this out pretty quickly, but
what's the point?
What's the point? So we always stop and enjoy the view and take it all in. It's absolutely beautiful. This is a really fun little offshoot, and I think it's gonna be flat a lot of the way, which is gonna be great.
Abby is having a bit of a heel problem, perhaps a tender Achilles.
We have reached Fairyland Point, which can only mean one thing: lunchtime. From here, it's just a couple miles on the flat room trail, which is great because my Achilles is killing me. My Achilles is killing me. But seriously, ow.
Poor Bay over here is just gimping along.
So
we got her foot all wrapped. She's got her ibuprofen, and we're moving a little slow.
After a brutal 3 miles, it was a relief to head home.
Good morning. So because of Abby's Achilles heel issue, we decided that today it would be best for her to take it easy and rest. Today I'm going to be exploring Bryce by myself and going to be doing a few hikes, going to go on what's known as the Figure 8 Loop, except actually a portion of it's a bit closed right now, so ultimately going to do the Queen's Garden, the Navajo Loop, and the Peekaboo Loop, which are supposedly some of the most beautiful and scenic hikes here at Bryce Canyon. So I'm waiting here at the shuttle stop for the shuttle to take me to, I believe it's Sunset Point, where I can begin these hikes and see what today has in store for me without my trusty companion. In the spirit of calling audibles, I've decided to change up the game plan a little bit. So I took the shuttle all the way up to Bryce Point, which has this fabulous view in the background. And I'm going to hike the Rim Trail back down past Inspiration Point to where I can connect with the Navajo Loop. We've now reached Inspiration Point. I thought yesterday's views were beautiful, but this is incredible. So I've started hiking on the Peekaboo Loop, which is about 3 miles of the roughly 7 or so that I'm doing today. And I stopped here to have a snack because I still get hangry even without Abby. And I checked my phone, and before I lost service, the last text message to sneak through was Abby telling me that I need to stop at the store because she dropped her toothbrush in the toilet. I know I'm not supposed to laugh and I'm gonna get in trouble because she's gonna see this, but she just has a way with electric toothbrushes, I guess. It's kind of funny. Sorry, babe. I guess I chose right. This is the most intense switchbacks I've seen, and I'm going down. And this is a multi-directional loop, so glad I went right. Fortunately, Abby was nice enough to whip together a barbecued chickpea wrap, so I have found an excellent rock to sit on for lunch. Now I'm gonna get to enjoy a wonderful Bay-made lunch. Thanks, Abby. I love you. Appears we got a little bit of a Slot Canyon vibe going here, even though these are just 2 random formations, but it's always cool. Because apparently one of these hoodoos, which hoodoos is what they call the rock formations, is supposed to look like a statue of Queen Victoria. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't see it. Well, I've made it to the end of the hike.
We had so much fun at Bryce Canyon National Park, and we had an awesome experience at Ruby's RV Park.
So while we're still newbies at this whole RV thing, and we've only stayed at a handful of parks, so far Ruby's has been our absolute favorite. It was actually very affordable at roughly $50 a night, and it had every amenity you could ask for. Literally, they had a full-on laundromat, really nice showers and bathrooms if you were so inclined, full hookups. It was a campground and RV park, and they even had Ruby's Inn. It's a giant complex. As part of that complex, there was actually a general store, which allowed me to fetch Abby's oh so important toothbrush, along with some ice cream and the stuff for s'mores. And of course they had a camper amenity store as well if you needed anything to juice up your RV. Literally every RV hookup stop comes equipped with a fire pit, a charcoal burning grill, and a picnic table.
The best part about Ruby's was that it's on the shuttle system for Bryce National Park. Overall, we absolutely loved Bryce National Park and we loved Ruby's. So if you are on an RV adventure, highly recommend Ruby's. So for our next adventure, we are headed to Arches and Canyonlands. So we are staying in Moab and hitting up both of those national parks, and it is an adventure you are not going to want to miss. So hit that subscribe button and we'll see you next time.